men wants. Super powerhouse Ali Davis. She's going through a transitional phase in her life, and what happens while she's trying to climb the ladder professionally at her job. Uh, she goes through this weird supernatural experience where she acquires the power to read men's thoughts. She tries to use this to actually get ahead professionally, and she starts making a little headway. But then she realizes where it hits her personally. And the whole usage of the power, I mean, the exposure to the power allows her to grow personally inside. And it takes her on a wild adventure the entire time, and we just get to sit back, hop in the ride, and, enjoy. The idea of somebody being in your head the entire time, that's crazy enough on its own. So, I mean, the movie look, it was a funny script. It seemed like a fun idea. It was awesome. Plus, I got to step into some different shoes that I hadn't been in before. But I love the perspective, the idea of a woman understanding everything that's going on with men, because not a lot of ladies know what the brothers feel on a regular basis. But I love that idea. I love what she learns through it. I love what we, the audience, get to learn about what a woman sitting in a high seat of power dealing with, uber testosterone-filled men all around her 24/7. I love seeing what she deals with and how she has to navigate her daily life. I remember the very first time that I remember meeting Taraji. I was 17 years old. We met like one day that we were doing some weird fashion show or something like that. And I don't even think that she would remember that. But then, of course, through the industry, you kind of bounce around, you see people every now and then we linked up again on the set of Hidden Figures, which was fantastic because, we did that. We had a fantastic experience with the effect of that movie and what it did and, understanding true responsibility as an artist, because people, they're moved by these projects. So, now to team up on something like this, it's awesome in so many different ways because they get to see her in a completely new space of comedy, which a lot of people aren't really used to, but the girl got chops. They get to see that refreshing side. I'm glad that we get to work together in a capacity that's a little bit more one-on-one, And also, crazy fact, we both realized, I don't know if she want me to tell you how it is, but we both realized that we were both extras on the set of Malcolm X back in the day. Good old Will. My man Will. Simple brother. He's a bartender. So now he's a single father of a little 5-year-old boy, and just trying to make it through life, raising his son well, still do what he has to do. And, when he meets Ali, I feel like they were not anticipating building a relationship when they met. They just wanted to have a little fun. But, that sort of interaction, that experience for them, I think kicked up something that may have been a little bit dormant, which was the fact that, they are looking for that love, that next step, and they just happened to meet in a very awkward way. Well, not really awkward for him, just awkward for her, because she could read everything he was thinking. Richard, man, OG Richard, he's cool. He's cool. Again, the experience of being able to work with the original Shaft. For me, that's huge because you think about the timeline where he flourished, right? And where his legacy, I mean, you look at him now and say he's a legend, but you look at where the legacy started and what time frame it was started in, and you think about all the things he had to go through to get there. It's still hard in this industry, but just the knowledge that's right there is awesome. And then just being able to just connect with him. And he's fantastic in the film. I think he's perfect for the role. Tracy is funny because, I mean, our brother just comes to set, bringing his energy. And, it's weird because, there's a freedom that Tracy and Taraji both carry in who they are at their job. And it's something I just sit back and kind of learn from because I'm trying to, in growth, you're always trying to figure out, okay, can I just be me? And they are authentically who they are, And that's work. That's what works. That's why they are where they are in their careers. So I just sit back. I get to enjoy that. You know, I mean, Tracy will run up in the makeup trailer, hair trailer with his boombox blasting. We were in there jamming today, getting it. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. You go to set, you have fun. It's a party. You know, this is work, but it's also like it's a playground. I feel confident in how he's telling the story, but you know, he just has a great sense of humor and a great energy that we kind of feed off of. And his commander set is awesome. And then he's always dancing. I mean, he has a dance background, used to be a choreographer, so anytime there's music, even when there's not music, the man is dancing. He's just dancing, dancing, dancing. But he's funny to watch. Like, you should just put a camera on him and follow him around set all day. He's hilarious. That's, you know what, you're right. I'm gonna let you do you. You do you. You do your job, and I'm gonna shut up over here. This is actually my second go around with Will. First one was straight out of Compton, even though we didn't have as much interaction there. But it's cool to, you know, feel like, all right, two with Taraji, two with Will, you know, and James Lopez. You know what? You know, Will Power Packer. So I feel like he is he's definitely in the mix, but at the precipice of starting something new. Like he's an example for that next generation of producers trying to come up, understand how to play the game the right way, and they're cool guys. But I love being able to just kind of take in what they're doing and how they're doing it. And, you know, the man loves his mama. Will brought his mom to the set the other day. I always bring my mama to set. So, you know, if you love your mama, you good with me. So first off, you're gonna love Taraji's performance. It is insane. She's hilarious and she is really in it. I mean, this is something very, very new. But I think they're also gonna love the story and how it plays out. I ain't trying to give away secrets, but I do like what piece of the puzzle Will plays in terms of her growth and transition. I do like, you know, what pieces of the puzzle that her coworkers play in terms of her asserting her own value in the workplace. But it's really just, it's a fun film. Everybody is just, no inhibitions. Everybody's just doing what they gotta do, having fun, knocking it out. And, you know, it's almost like when you're watching a superhero film, you get to see the realization of fantasy, where it's like, I wish I could do that. And then you see, you know, what that world's like with this. A lot of women are gonna say, I wish I was inside my man's head. You might change your ideas on having that power, you know what I'm saying? Because some people think crazy thoughts. Some people think some crazy thoughts. You might not wanna know that 24/7. But for me, it's like, it's a fresh bucket of fun, and it's something we definitely need right now. I would not want to be able to hear women's thoughts. Sometimes, yeah. You know what? I would like to be able to have that power if I could choose when and when not to, when I want to turn it on and turn it off. I think sometimes being able to read somebody's mind, specifically your girl, can help keep y'all together. I'm just trying to stay together. You know, I'm just trying to keep a happy home. That's all. I'm not trying to guess. You know, she come in the house mad. What I do? You know what you did. No, I don't. Why? Then you gotta call her mama, and then you gotta call her sister, and then her daddy, and figure out, what did you do? I'm not looking forward to that.